That means the 250th CBS from the Arkansas State Capitol.
Your opening contest set for the AEW. Introducing first, the 226 pounds MJF.
Roberts, I'm Excalibur, joined by the human suit. Already seems to have raised.
Look at that scumbag. Buddy's vitriol. The buddy. Nice.
Weight 200 AEW. Jackson Osprey.
Absolutely, this should be a hell of a card. At the bottom, we have a great card here tonight.
Will Osprey, MJF kicking off our board. The TBS champion puts her title on the line. AEW Women's World Champion Nyla Rose. Okada, Swerve, one-on-one.
Since this reaction, AEW met with such fanfare. And pro wrestling, how great he's been around the world. He's an amazing athlete.
But there was one person important, the former AEW World Champion, Emper, coming in here to steal the spotlight. Did as AEW World Champion, but that's no increment.
Yeah, taking out Daniel Garcia. Right.
Fault.
Yeah, that's bull.
Incredible wrestler, bell to bell. There's no doubt.
Well, he's definitely sketchy. There's no doubt about it. Smart, liking it out. It's a good move.
Out over the rail.
Musty.
All right.
It does not surprise me that he would go into the stage. Fans for everything.
Ability, that opening up to the fans around the world of Samoa Joe in the match at World's End. That's why he chose to punish Daddy Magic and why he's choosing
this. He is just not a good person.
Now he's in the middle of a battle here, and you see this.
Tony, I thought you were going to say that MJF is just
I'll get to it.
Well, he is a former AEW World. No, he's had a hell of a run as that, and right now
406 days. MJF, I'm not sure if he avoided that intense
side headlock takedowns and
has scouted this match quite well. You can see that.
Feet MJF.
Well, listen, guys, look, this is what the international champion has a lot of experience. It's going to be tough to swerve and put him. I mean, being a little side.
Now a bit of a reset there.
All my life, as not only an announcer, but
ask MJF, he'll say he invented it.
Right, Shivani, I mean, it is the oldest trick in the book, and a lot of time is behind the man's head. And what
close to the floor. Between himself and the champion. But
yeah, this guy here can hit you with something midair. He's quick.
About MJF, his record-setting reign as AEW. And now back suplex. But in order title against Kenny Omega as to avoid Osprey and Will Osprey.
Smart move by him.
MJF grabbing the trunks of Osprey is the closest analog to anywhere else. Otherwise, is Kenny Omega.
The drift, I mean, Kenny's an amazing similarities with Osprey's style, in my opinion. It could help him here, but this ball and ground the aerial assassin
to win his matches as well, or that.
There's the hair pull this time by the challenge on tonight's broadcast. Mercedes Moné putting the team. Swerve Strickland, Kazuchika Okada, one-on-one here from Mariah May after a shocking betrayal.
No one expected that to happen. Brutal, unprovoked attack.
JF. And another. To the Osprey able to kick out.
Smart, clever student. He's the game. He understands the history of the game. He's
very well prepared, as you would agree.
Yeah, because I wasn't allowed to come to work.
That's right. We didn't.
Avoids the heat seeker, but Osprey able to kick out.
Toughness right there by Osprey. Documented. Look at Osprey's history. Especially beat this cat.
Yeah, Will Osprey on a 14-match unbeaten, captured the AEW International Champion, and now the Kamingiri has dropped.
Right on target.
Nice.
Really slow to get up is Osprey.
Full throttle right there, Excalibur.
And return to the live action inside the ring. Outside. Will Sasuke special.
But that was absolutely spectacular.
Again, we talked about this man's out view. It's a great view by our truck right there.
MJF on the outside. You see Will all the aerial assassin by accident. He can do just about anything. Star press Osprey cover.
It's unreal.
Sky Twister press from the middle.
Three of us and other commentators here, and it makes these athletic moves he does look easy right now.
I don't blame him. And he's looking at those records on Dynamite.
Here it comes.
Give MJF credit.
Got it.
Is a very effective angles as MJF is finding out.
Listen, you get out of it. He knows the safety's about to light him up. Get out of bounds.
Osprey.
Now fans love seeing tables, I know, but
going to give a little freedom here to Little Rock loves
so trying to crawl out of the range of the champion. You know what?
That's a fear.
That's the things that MJF has said about Will Osprey.
Everybody hates Max.
That's true, but not just for himself.
Ooh, he needed
there, but instead Needed the midsection. JF goes over that. Feigns the...
That Max was playing possum for a second. Feigned that injury.
Reset the match. Forbidden door. MJF and Hechicero. He shoots for a single, and MJF snaps off that.
Some would say it's scummy, sneaky, whatever. Yes,
Chris Jericho, the learning tree. The TBS Championship, the open challenge. Anyone stepping up to challenge the CEO, plus a shocking betrayal of timeless Tony Storm, the AEW event. Swerve Strickland, Kazuchika Okada.
Leg, that knee, working on is the way of MJF to break that hold.
But his legs to go out, obviously.
No, that's
Osprey's the musculature task to take out his wheels.
And his hammies, you know, his calves, the whole load.
Anatomy Jones over here.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of people have big glutes. Look at this, still working on the leg now.
Now could be thinking figure four leg lock.
I wouldn't looking around. Oh, look at this, figure four.
JF to prevent him from completing the figure, cinched in.
Tough hold to be in, guys. It's a
Osprey went down.
Was pull on the toe down. You pull the toe down, the whole shin. You put patella to the front of your knee. You know, it's
Osprey.
So realize he's trying to turn over to a figure four. That's what we get there eventually.
Yeah, he is Anatomy Jones. I mean,
they're behind him.
But can he make that turn? Yes, he's of MJF.
Like that. You can see that Osprey has his arms
Down on the knees of, and now reversing the pressure back down.
What a tremendous opening match. It's incredible what they've gone through here.
There, Taz. MJF.
And it's smart. It's smart. You gotta. Well, he's trying to catch his breath, but you gotta focus in and just stay on that to bust that knee up.
Right. I say kudos to both guys. Not a word, but what a way to begin.
Great crumble.
You're right, man. Smile on his face.
But here's the thing, though. I think kind of tip his hand and spray by MJF, and Osprey wanted to let on.
To get blood into that area, right? Not up on him. Tighten up on him. Once across the back, it always works.
Spray running MJF.
It's a big problem here for the champion.
Just to allow more blood.
You heard Bryce Rensburg say, "Are you okay? Can you continue?"
The right thing, like it or not, it's smart on Max.
In the eyes of the AEW
international title. Who Osprey is.
Gingerly putting weight on that right leg.
The base.
Just a diving chop block.
Have that base. When you hit a chop, you can't base on one of your wheels.
And MJF still left knee, so he's going after both wheels, the back, allowing all that scratched up area. More of a Osprey, showing why he's so.
Again, it's also his resiliency ship here.
Osprey ducks under.
Full impact by both halves.
To be in, as you guys mentioned, his aerial offense is MJF. And now
he's pulling a shot.
Yeah, maybe it's a millionaire quick counter.
Danger calling.
Yes! Cutter couldn't make. Cannot capitalize. Cannot make. And now MJF taking.
You're right. I mean, it's like I said earlier. I think Osprey, he needs
time. Osprey takes to recover. Likewise.
It's not much.
Could be looking for their Cutter off that. Cutter! No!
God!
Will Osprey landing situation in our opening contest in picture? And I agree. But what happens on the 5th?
Well, then maybe you know about her anyway.
50th installment of Dynamite in the AEW. The challenger has been targeting the arm. Breaker by MJF.
That was, yes, that's exactly. There's a pump handle with a.
That's that one.
I don't recall threw it up, and as I said during the break, now the shoulders landed, crashed, and burned on the apron, and
we just finished sharp.
Well, you know, listen, Osprey has been so. Max had a long layoff per se. Osprey, but now I don't need several.
Max came the time off. He worked very, very hard.
Yeah. 3rd match in 65th match in the last 6 months. Most importantly, Taz, Osprey
exactly, and again, instantly
can't control the wrist as Osprey knife edges. Put the elbow, excuse me.
Handstand counter.
Osprey. MJF spins him out. 1, 2.
There by the challenger. MJF big time kick out. Close to 30 minutes here, and they're in this Little Rock area.
It is the South, and it is very hot. It's not always.
It is stifling, makes it tough to breathe.
Right.
It doesn't necessarily evaporate that quick.
And these two guys have just...
And that show, you can see him grabbing that
timekeeper's table that Osprey introduced earlier on.
Come on now. Go get it!
MJF because he knows if he gets counted out.
By his feet, had his head bump on every
I thought you were going to say too.
Max realized he'd be in the deep of water.
Getting between these two competitors.
I get it. You're excited. The fans are into it. That was a great caution. Oh, man. MJF is
Match. The referee using his wants to try his best to get
No problem with it. I mean, I really don't. In matches I was in, where you end up
a kangaroo kick shirt.
That's great.
Oh, MJF though. Osprey unawares as Osprey is coming up.
Just a street fight out here in the audience.
Face of Will Osprey.
And 250 is off and running. Head on the back to Bryce Remsburg.
Osprey, yeah.
40 count there.
People want to see the table. I want to see him throw.
Yeah, well.
Wow. Oh my God, Max is in
Belf out of Osprey's range.
You know, but the very small landing area for Will Osprey.
pointed out.
Aerial assassin. Oh wait, MJF did come in. MJF reverses by Osprey. Reverse.
Dome and line.
The bench off. Next, Osprey is down. MJF
Perfectly done right there. Bob County Sunrise, whatever you want to call it. Let's take a look at it again. He's Osprey right on the head.
Yeah, perfect place for MJF to make the pinfall. Once again on display. To the outside, there's the table that Osprey.
Yeah, MJF is. It's tough. This has been a lot of time into
This at all, but let's see if he can connect.
I don't think MJF's a guy who's going to.
For the fans boo, don't they want to see someone get top that?
No, he did. I just think it's this has been between these two guys.
MJF. As Bryce Remsburg trying to set them down for the official.
For crying out loud.
You know, as Daniel Garcia, by virtue of that attempting to regain feeling, neck injury.
Yeah, it's going to take him a while to get
in his recovery, but right now, MJF more of a scrap on the outside. He's got a kick coming in hot. Standing on that replacement.
He draws from the fans' boos, right?
Taking a little Mizu break here. That's right. I don't blame him for that, Doctor.
We mentioned his schedule this year. Great. His 25th MJF. They're at security once again.
The body. You know, Osprey cannot.
The Os cutter in the ring would mean that's over.
With the damage to the shoulder of Osprey, how effective?
Also the hidden blade. You know,
okay. MJF though.
Guys,
counters. Whip. Near leg hook. MJF able to kick out.
Well done right there, but excellent kick.
Oh, look at MJF pulling the referee on that left arm of Will Osprey. Now Osprey. Hammer no.
You guys across the board. It was over. Now he's got to rethink the things, and you can just see the
face. Here, all hype on someone, and how great between the ropes with that guy. And I think Max is realizing that about Osprey.
But trust him,
he really hurt.
As Osprey disrupt the flight of the aerial assassin. 2 and Osprey.
Because that was a hell of a big pressure on the shoulders of
Max is emptying the tank. What do you do now at this point?
Still on the apron. Wants to do to Osprey what he did to Daniel Garcia. Oh, but look, MJF, he's clapping the boots together. Ringing the bell of Will Osprey, and his shoulder gave out, but not. Kick. Will Osprey. Osprey steps over. Stop!
And it's nasty.
Listen to the finish done.
Everyone is on their feet. The cover, and MJF makes the kick out.
But it doesn't matter. It's a kick out.
Pushed each other to the limit, right?
Most of the times, yeah, it does. Fatigue and tired you get, the more chance.
Osprey, thinking spray.
Yeah, he's really.
Cost was it enough? It was not.
He put his body weight to try to hit.
Tonight on Dynamite, 250.
Got that international championship.
3 minutes into this match.
I've been saying,
oh, kangaroo kick my ass. I know he would.
And here's the kangaroo pulling to the corner. MJF grabs onto the handles from Osprey.
Thinking here. What is he thinking?
Falters a bit, but counter. Amazing. The corner.
Sometimes a good old-fashioned close.
Osprey had left. And now MJW International Champion Will Osprey.
This is unbelievable.
Anything you can do, I can do.
I don't think he landed the way I want.
And Taz, the Tag Team Championship, losing the AEW World Tag himself, back into health. It's MJF smashing the face of the right arm. Oh, knee straight to the jaw. MJF may have been out.
Couldn't get him with the knee.
Now instead, Osprey reverses.
Gotta be this how you get pinned.
Game of inches between Osprey. Brainbuster. Oh, reverse work on Ronda. Osprey going for the Stormbreaker. No. Spin out.
Didn't have that left shoulder fans.
That's the respect by these fans here.
As they take another look. As I'm thinking, we are in the dying embers of this match in the title.
Fans, you're winning. My God.
And we still have a ton of...
We got the learning tree, Chris Jericho.
Boo.
Swerve Strickland, Kazuchika Okada one-on-one in our main.
Osprey retain the international title.
7 minutes. This is insane.
Should he be wrestling defensively? Should he be going for the drill, just like he did to Daniel Garcia?
Himself did Osprey.
Osprey.
Hidden blade.
There it is. My God.
MJF somehow.
They can't believe this.
I'm sure they're going.
Does not want to settle for a countout. Doesn't beat MJF definitively.
Set up. Guess he's got eyes in the back of his eye.
That's a good call. I was thinking maybe
See it, but I mean that's just clever by Mac.
But either way, you see now becoming a major. Osprey stares square in the eyes.
He's thinking. You know
In this match,
1 minute. Right, he vowed to retire this. He vowed never to use it. You do it though.
He's got him.
Can he do it? He's conflicted.
He vowed never.
he said, I can't do it.
What the hell's going to happen?
Bryce Remsburg. Now,
What did he hit him? Did that national champion win?
ladies and gentlemen, and new national champion, Master J.
Man,
there it is. We all saw the count.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
I was afraid was a chick is no good. He is worthless that MJF could never have.
Yeah, but when it's about winning titles, I understand what you're saying, Shivani. You know what? You want that title.
Succeed. Will Osprey lose?
Obviously, both men are. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly right. Got to have that killer instinct. I'm not saying I'm not in, but he made a vow not to use that. Also, it cost him that diamond in the head while the ref didn't see it.
Once again, Jeff playing.
Moxley is the only other man to hold the international.
Rarefied air indeed. And Will Osprey. That Osprey did that shoulder so obviously back into the socket. Osprey fans, Dynamite 250. Let's head to the.
And you can thank me later.
Goodbye.
You suck.